Say that again. Cat-like reflexes.
Yeah, almost dropped the grate, but it's like lightning, man. Lightning quick wrapped it up.
Yo, you know what? We would get into that if I didn't have to get into this first. You know what we about to get into, baby. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I got my screens together, baby. Okay. You know what time it is. Before we get into the theme song, it's the Six Pass Commandments. Six Pass Dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me. And I'm supported by...
Yes.
All right. I'm going to try to respect his decisions and the names he chooses. I love. But you know what time it is, baby. What you all been waiting for. Love after lockup time. Love after lockup time. Your brother's favorite show. Your brother's favorite show. Chill out.
My fault.
You'll always be forgiven in my heart.
Try to be more nonchalant.
Try to be more mindful. Yo, is the mural over? Is it over?
Yeah, I think it's over, man.
Oh no, I thought I missed out on saying Demure more often.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think they got their sponsorships. I think they got. They sped run that. Like I couldn't believe it.
Word, man. All right, let's go ahead and get warmed up, man. We didn't get a chance to splice in no other clips, so we can have a little fun before we get to the main topic, man. I'm mad tired, but the work don't stop, man. So here go our first meme. The Vietnamese policemen look like they're about to infiltrate and demolish the Leaf Village. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Great. It's beautiful. It's great. It's beautiful. It's all good. It's all good. What else we got here?
So on my resume, there it did even say that I went to Stanford.
You went to Stanford?
Yeah.
I definitely didn't see that on your resume.
Fair use.
No, I didn't put it. I didn't want to. I'm a humble person, but I did. I went to start. Yeah.
Well, I would suggest putting that on there. That's a big deal and that's a big accomplishment. That's very interesting. Tell me more about that.
They tell you about what?
About your experience at Stanford.
So I have it. So my cousin just got into medical school there. So we went to visit him.
Okay.
So we went to California. He was so basically because I used to live with his mother. So we went for like 2 hours. We went to visit him and dropped off some food and everything, and we came back. It was a very interesting campus, So I thought it was nice.
So you went there, or like you visited there, or you attended Stanford?
No, I went to Stanford.
Like to school, or you just went to visit your cousin who's in medical school there?
My cousin goes to school at Stanford.
Yeah, he looked down. Look how he looked down. My man looked down like what you asking me?
Yeah, man. I be feeling bad because some of these are like real. Like some people actually like a request for these interviews just to troll these people and waste their time.
Hold on, this is a genre?
Yeah, people do this like all the time.
Oh, this is wonderful.
So I went.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I understand because I think our wires are getting crossed here. So you attended school for 4 years at the University of Stanford, or Stanford University, I think is how you say it. But is that what you're saying?
No, I was there for a couple of hours.
Oh, so you don't have a degree from Stanford?
No. I was just there for a couple of hours. I've been.
Oh,
I know what it looks like.
Got it. Yeah, okay, so I wouldn't put that on your resume. That's not qualified as attending Stanford. I wouldn't.
He's saying how I would put in my resume. I'm a humble person.
Yeah, this dude's really good at acting. He does this all the time.
I'm mad at him looking at the ground.
I didn't say I attended. I said I went. I went there. I've been before. It's
Yeah.
like if you go to a football game, we know say I went to a football game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I
I'm
would
telling
just
you, like I have hobbies. Extra, I have different hobbies because sometimes before you ask me what my hobbies are outside of work, I like to visit family and all these things. So
okay. Just advice. I wouldn't. You left it off your resume, and that's the right thing to do. I wouldn't put the Stanford thing on your resume. I would just leave that off. Just.
yeah, I didn't put it.
No, I know.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
And you know what? And listen, shout out to white folks, okay, because he's not really sure what's going on. He may have an idea, but shout out to white folks because he really tried. And and this is a hilarious situation.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show you guys a few lighthearted clips before this to create goodwill. Before we explode, we got to explode love at the lockup. Go ahead, Sash. React.
Yeah, I know him from like faking to be like a kindness influencer.
A kindness influencer.
Yeah, like one of those people that are just like, he has a certain amount of money. He's like, do you want to take it or double and give it to the next person? Or like he's like, oh, what item should I give to the next person? And basically the whole skit would be like, oh man, this is getting like way too expensive. And then the cameraman's like, no, you'll make all the money back. And sometimes he'll take certain items back. Like if they're like, oh, get the next person an iPad. And he's just like, no. Why do you want me to get them these things? Can't you think of something less expensive?
Oh man, on your system, man. All right, man. Let's play one more clip from my collection of clips. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Dear Coca-Cola Company, no more new flavors. Either add the cocaine back or leave it alone. And I know this was written by someone from the UK because there's an old UR for the herb, for the flavors. Favorite. Okay, so at times like this, I wish I could do a British accent. You know what? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Sash, that is my new goal. For now, we will do a reaction to our boy. But before I get to that, let me go ahead and I know you heard me call him too. Levi, like me calling your name doesn't mean this get quiet. Oh yeah, fair use before you two start hating. Copyright claim. Levi. Man, you know what, yo? He just like you, a villainous nature. Whatever. I guess my son show up at some point. Whatever. Anyway, I guess he gets the point. All right, man. So we have the reuniting of Troy and his daughter. Okay. I think her name is like something with Troy. Okay, let me bring it back a little bit. So poor Troy. Troy is at the mercy of all the women in his environment. All right. His mother came to Zarea's family's church high as a kite. She didn't come in there grooving. She wasn't just trying to take the edge off. She came in there, as a stepbrother say, to F-ish up. Okay. And actually just abandoned the service at some point. Who knows at what minute of the service that she left? It already was nobody there. For you just to leave, for you to come there high and just leave and go sit in the car for the rest of the service, she might only been there for 10 minutes. But here we are. So we're gonna go ahead and go over this reunion, and it's really weird already. So Troy just he went through a whole lot to get here. All right, his abusive wife, for the most part, was just getting crazy. I think at one point she stayed in her bra and blue jeans for like 3 episodes. It was very confrontational, very uncomfortable. Okay, and she actually took her ring off and threw the ring. Before they even got there, she kicked them out of the house before they even got there. Like, I mean, as in like pack your ish up and leave. So it's like a regular thing. My man had to go through all this to go see his baby girl. Poor Troy.
Who here? Look at my baby. Hi. Oh,
Hi, y'all.
Hey, Yana. You happy your dad home?
Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
Oh my God, you see this right here? You see this? I ain't gonna lie. She got a snare. This is a mean. First of all, these are mean colors.
Yeah.
These are even mean colors. This is a mean outfit. She don't got no socks on. I don't like people don't got no socks on.
Yeah, bro. Grinch down to the hair.
That boy doing some content now.
I missed you so much. Your dad not never leaving you again, you hear me? Baby. Daddy got you some gifts, but first I want you to meet my wife.
All right, so this is Troy's baby, with the infamous baby mother. This is the nemesis that Zaraya is so worried about. Okay, and y'all are playing this joint out like a couple of high school kids. Like this is crazy.
Hi, Troy. Nice to meet you. My name is Zaria. Can I shake your hand?
Give her
Give her a hug. It's nice to meet you.
That's my wife, baby. That's who was helping your daddy get you all this nice stuff. Yeah.
It wasn't a bad thing, but what he's doing is he don't know how to build the relationship between these two, how to bridge the gap. But the way he's going about this whole thing is just nasty work. For the most part, he should have never invited Zaraya. Just because if it's your first time seeing her, if you know your baby mother is a problem, why are you linking them up? And it's your first time. It's your first time seeing Yana and Matt Long. You've been locked up. It's your first time seeing your daughter. So I'm guessing he hasn't seen either one of them in 7 years. All right. And it's your first time seeing them. And first of all, from when Zaraya was raising hell in that house, and he still bought her. Yeah. Still, but she even said, I don't know if I'm going. Man, I'd have been out that house. I would just have to deal with that when I get back, because you asking for it. All right. But this is what it is where, and again, a lot of black men don't really understand this. It's not that so much that you control other adults, but you have to influence your own environment and do what you can to control the environment, because if not, chaos will ensue. So men have to put order. Basically, you have to be the order. And if you know, all right, so for the most part, it's another thing too, but you also going to see. Now, I really want to just get to the part where he's interacting with his child's mother. She does make a bit of a valid point, but it's not mature, and it's not constructive, and it's not. I was chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo early, and we're gonna be Buddhist and whatnot. So I was chanting early, and I had the revelation, because I had to realize, like, man, where I was mentally, and there was some things in my life that I say, you know what. That change is going to happen, so why not embrace that? It is a high vibrational behavior to accept things that you cannot change. Okay, it's important to recognize low vibrational behaviors and high vibrational behaviors, because if I can eliminate enough low vibrational behaviors and increase enough high vibrational behaviors, my quality of life will indeed change. Okay, so her and what you want to see going on with him and his child's mother is that it's like, Troy's just stuck, right? Yeah. And one of the reasons why I feel like everyone's interaction is off, because none of you are really fully knock it off. Hey, knock it off. Get off my couch. Get off my couch, fat cat. I tell you, the General Towels.
General, that's crazy, man.
He at the end of his life anyway.
Yeah, it kind of saddened me when I realized that Munchie will respond to anything, like anything to get attention. Like it took me a while to realize that he wasn't. Most of the times when he moves or gets down because you tell him to, it's not because he actually gets he wants to move. He thinks he wants you to come to him, him to come to you so he could pet you. So he could. Man, so you I'm sorry. Yeah, so you could pet him. That's why he came all the way over here.
You know what? you've had a really tough day. Okay, you know what? I was starting to miss you. You know what I'm saying? But this is a no Mitch zone. All right. No, I'm not gonna do like y'all. that still was a hilarious piece of like podcast. Like this content. He said, but like, what if you didn't have a successful friend like me to help you? Like, got to start a point though. I mean, it was fun. Like it was just the fact that he said that with a straight face.
Yeah.
All right, here we
You're
go.
welcome, baby. Your daddy loves
A little
you.
bit.
This is the only other woman that has the same last name as you. Your mother want to give me a hard time when it comes to her. You build your own relationship with her as you see fit.
Oh, whoa! That's a lot of one time. You just saw her like five. It's our first time seeing you 5 minutes ago. That is a very tough concept for her. What she said, 8, 7? Yeah, that's a tough. It's like what are you talking about? I just want some of this fried chicken. All right, where's the fried chicken? That's what she's looking for. It's like, man, I just want some fried chicken. I came in for the chicken and everything and some snacks. It's all kids care about after they get together. It's like, where was the fun? Y'all over here doing going through this grown up stuff.
You don't gotta call her mommy or no like that. I'm not telling you that. You can call her Mama Z. You can call her Miss Z. She ain't gonna hurt you and she gonna protect you. You want to get your little nails and your feet done? Z gonna take you go get your hair and your nails done. Give her a hug for me,
Can
please.
I say something first?
Yes, baby.
I'm happy to meet you, Troy. I've been wanting to meet you for a very long time. So I'm really happy. You're so pretty. You look just like your dad.
Thank you.
You know?
Is this what makes you happy? See, and that's the sign of a crazy person right there. Is when you can only be nice to kids. Because this right here is definitely a high level hyena. And honestly, no, now thinking about it, when I saw her mother with that big old head wrap and everything, and then her father, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I got some kind of weird dynamic going on. Something going on. We definitely gonna be getting to the bottom of it. All right, but anywho.
I love your dad really a lot. I would never disrespect you or hurt you or be mean.
But I will, for a shot of a doubt, with all of my heart, disrespect your dad. And what I'm about to see go down is, this is the life of a broke man. If you are a young man watching this right now, this is what your life could be if you don't get your ish together and take care of yourself first, handle your business and stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of trouble, get your money. You need to get close to whatever your faith is. Like I said, everyone, you need to go ahead, pray to your God, eat you a steak, take a walk, and go chill out and do your work. I'm sorry, do your work. That makes life simple. Stay close to your faith, because as long as you're close to whatever your faith is, you have structure and you know that what you're doing is right, and you know that you're living a righteous life. Living a righteous life is how we get to break certain patterns in life and that's how we get real control of our life. Because if you don't, you're gonna wind up like Troy right here. Because listen, you see Shorty right here, fair use. She getting raised like, oh, I ain't got a chance to dominate Troy in 7 years. I ain't got me a piece. And not only that, you gotta realize this right here is his previous owner, and she looking at him with his new owner. All right, you know what I mean? She sizing her up, and she waiting to give him the smoke. Watch this.
To your mommy, I would never do that to you. Okay, so if you ever need anything, I'm here.
Zoraida, aggravated.
I'm ready to go.
I'm glad you're being nice. Be nice.
Why would I be nice?
I didn't say anything to Yana because I feel like, for what?
I told my daughter she don't have to be nice, that she don't have to speak to her, nothing.
When you know that someone is going to be reactive, it's no point for us to even have that conversation, because it's...
So right there, a pattern has emerged. So and now Troy is 29. That's very key. All right. Yes, he is a grown man, but he's not even 30 years old yet. He's nowhere near of when a man's life really begins. My life then, I think my life is still beginning. You know what I mean? And again, and even for you, like I told you and Chris that time in the car, I got a lot of time. It's not about right now. It's about working your butt off to when you get to my age, and when you get to 40. 40 is when you're gonna really have it together, because that's when everything's gonna come together. That's when your confidence will be there, your experience will be there, your health, All you gotta do is take care of yourself, and you know what I mean. That's why I be, you know, I'll always speak to you about getting in the best shape possible while you can. I'm like, yo, even in the last year, I'm experiencing changes in my metabolism and hormones, and I'm like, oh wow, is this weight starting to go the other way again? You know what I mean? Despite everything I may be doing, I gotta take care of myself a little bit differently. But he's still a very young man, and he's in a situation where, again, certain time in your life may be a solo mission. I said for a lot of these guys, I don't know what that process is with the halfway house, or maybe it is a volatile environment and whatnot. But it's like, yo, you're not going to get it this way. This man's putting himself through so much more stress trying to basically fit in or basically get on her program. First of all, that's not a thing. You don't get on her program because you're supposed to be providing the program.
Yeah.
Okay, she's supposed to be coming into your frame. And this is what it looks like for a man to be constantly trying to come into someone else's frame. Another thing that men got to realize too is that, for one, you got to realize when you're not going to be able to negotiate nothing, and going to have to accept your L. Okay? Because if you don't, you wind up doing a whole lot of pleading, and you still don't get what you want anyway. So Troy's he's getting ready to beg old girl in a little bit for some basic shit.
Still holding those house.
Yeah, man. Like, shoot, he had his head down. Like, yo, I just want to see my daughter. I could not imagine saying that to no woman. Yo, I just want to, man, listen.
She even going to be responsive to what I have to say? Probably not.
They spoke, they shook each
Right.
other's hand.
But he tried to force the hug. She doesn't
Okay,
have to
it
force
ain't
it.
gonna
My
happen.
baby doesn't have.
And that's another thing, too. She said, I told my daughter that she don't have to be nice to her, don't have to speak to her. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
How does that work? And not only that, you know, this is the danger of single parents. Even though I'm a single parent too, it bothers me a lot at times. Like, man, I know that, yo, if it wasn't for my family, wasn't for my mother and my grandmother and my aunt and whatnot, he wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't be able to be around women or a woman like when he's with me. Kids need that. Kids need two parents, right? And these are the kind of rules that come about when someone's by themselves. You know what I mean? Because, like, first of all, and this is what I'm talking about with the behavior, that doesn't move y'all forward. That's not embracing the change. This is the change going on here. Your child represents you when they come out the house. So if your child was to carry that out and whatnot, that's what you're teaching your child to do with something that they don't know, to treat them bad from the beginning. This is how, and again, a lot of people from the hood, I always can tell when somebody ghetto by their manners. One thing I told myself in this phase of my life is that I don't care if you got bad manners. I'm still going to have good manners. If you come around me, I'm going to speak. Even if I don't like you, I'm still going to say good morning. Because it don't matter if I don't like you. Okay, we cannot become slaves to whims and emotions because it drives you towards being evil. Yeah. Also, again, the whole single woman thing. Without no man around, these are the kind of things that women will come up with. You know what I mean? In terms of what you think is okay. All right. If you ain't been with this man in 7 years and you ain't trying to be with him, quote unquote, and I guess that's a lie. And I guess Zaria was kind of right to a certain degree because that's how she's acting. Telling your child to basically, you're teaching her how to be hateful. How is being hateful going to help her move forward in life? Because she's going to carry that to other parts of her life, which she'll think that, all right, if you're not acting the way I want you to, I'm going to punish you. It's a terrible way to go about life.
Should be forced to hug.
She shook her hand.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say nothing to Zaria because she's nobody to say nothing to. Because as a woman, if you're coming into a situation with someone that has a child, you should have made it your business to want to communicate with the mother of his child. If you want to be around my daughter, it's like common sense. She's not cute to me. You should be.
The insults. That gives everything away.
Yeah.
I maybe would have believed her a little bit, fair use, and rock with her a little bit because she's making a point. I do think that, you know, y'all both should try.
Yeah.
Because y'all both not going nowhere. But this is the woman that he has chosen to marry, and they are married. You have to respect that. Because if she had a husband, that would sound crazy. That's a recipe for disaster. It sounds like a fight waiting to happen. Man say, oh, well, you know, he's not, you know, he's not handsome, or he's not that popping. Like, whenever people have to insult someone to make a point, that is a sign of insecurity, and that's a sign that you are going through some kind of inner turmoil that is not normal. And also that means you know you're wrong.
Yeah.
This is what people do to try to convince you and get you on the inside. That's another thing too to watch out for. When someone tells a story in a way where they're trying to get you on their side rather than just telling the story. Not only that, she finding all this daggone fault. And don't get me wrong, fault can be found. But it's like, fam, the peace. And more men gonna have to realize that, yo, you gotta be the peacemaker.
Yeah.
All right. And you also gotta realize how far the woman you're dealing with, how far she is from bringing peace. Now, both of these people are hotheads. Here go to Patton again. He a young guy. He chose the same exact woman as his mama over and over. He don't realize he keep choosing his mama. And if him and Zaraya don't work out, he gonna get another Zaraya. All right, another woman who don't listen to him. And I'm hoping he learn. I hope that maybe things can turn around. But he's never gonna prosper, be able to win with these people in his life.
Happy that someone like him is standing next to you, because who are you?
His wife. What do you mean? Who are you? Keep saying that. His wife.
You want to stay here talking to her?
I'm not coming with you.
Here we go.
Yeah.
She has not been a good wife to Troy. She cheated on him while he was in prison. I give that relationship 60 days. It won't last.
All right, let's fast forward to the conversation. Excuse me. You are excused. I'm mad tired. Oh, where is the clip?
Summer.
All right, so when the summertime comes,
Like she was coming to get some heads turned. I ain't gonna say.
Next Friday.
I've been out.
Troy, you happy?
She's
I'm
happy.
happy for you, booty.
Thank you for bringing my
You
baby
excited?
to come and see me. Take this in the car. That's her gift.
Come on, Troy. Come on, you going with me? The outfit Yana has on today, she ain't coming to fight. She was coming to get some heads turned. I ain't gonna say no names, but
I have no issue with you. I'm not having no ill will against you.
Yo, her whole presentation is mad masculine. Voice all deep. If this were a white man, she wouldn't talk like this. The guy got tattoos out and everything.
Yes, you broke my heart when I was having Troy, raising her for a little while, but it's cool. I'm past that now. I want to see you.
You were not past that. You were not past that at all. That was a whole lie. I'm like, more and more, we're starting to realize that it is in women's biological nature to just lie. Like, you just told a bold-faced lie. You are not here. This is a family event. And it's like, nothing's even happened. I get it. Zaraya's terrible, but nothing's even happened. The girl ain't say nothing to you and whatnot. I don't think they both acting like little girls. And like, but goodness, all right.
You happy and prosper as a man because I know who you can be. Troy was like my first love. We broke up around 2016 during my pregnancy. It was rough before he went to jail, but since Troy's been out of prison, I have reached out to Troy. We have a tight relationship.
If y'all tight, and I'm assuming that you mean that y'all be talking, how is that a conversation that y'all had? These are all things that, again, he's a young guy. So I know 29 doesn't sound young to you, but 29 is still relatively young. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how is that not a conversation that you guys have already had? You know what I mean? But she did make a good point, though. All right, because I know you maybe heard at some point that you don't know someone until you live with them. All right, and I mean, you also don't know someone until you spent extended amount of time around them, like days around them. Okay, that's how you really get to know somebody. You know what I mean? Especially in relationships. And what they're really speaking to is when people have problems. That's when you start seeing what their actual flaws are, and also you start seeing who someone is when you have to work together. All right, and to have a harmonious union. All right, what we gonna say?
Oh, he said why, but like he doesn't even have a stable home with her like right now, like as they speak.
And no, that's not that. So that's another good point. Is that you are still For one, Troy has an idea that he screwed up royally. But with Troy, for one, a lot of men got to understand that it's not really so much, again, sex is really important, it's great, but more than anything, it's the femininity. You start talking to this girl because you wanted someone to hold you down. You wanted, you know what I'm saying, you wanted this attractive woman waiting for you when you got home and whatnot. And this is at a point where men got to understand the dangers of being too understanding, where you're over managing, meaning that you're trying to manage an unmanageable woman and you're trying to fix things you can't possibly fix. The analogy I always use is car trouble, right? Now, car trouble is a problem, right? But men have to understand when this is beyond my control, and now I have to get the leadership and expertise of another man. And so I call AAA and I bring that car to the mechanic. I could try to fix whatever it is, but if I try that, knowing I know nothing about cars, I'm over managing, and now I can make a big old mess. Okay, and I think, and another thing too, I think that what he thinks is he's using his a lot of black men have an issue with using their imagination at the wrong times and situations. So a woman's optimism can be like an extension of her imagination, and it can be a good thing because that's what makes you optimistic, is that, well, you know, it'll work out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could be great, you know, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna tell you exactly what Troy thought of what he thinks. He thinks that if he keeps giving these people what they want, that they'll give him what he wants. And he's not standing. First of all, he's not even. He don't even know where he stands at. He's not even coming to. He's coming to ask and whatnot. As soon as she says this and say that and whatnot, as soon as you start saying she not coming with you in the conversation, you got it. Because the reaction she's getting is what she wants. Because all of this is to get his one-on-one attention. Another thing that happened is you see that belly. Also, whoever your baby daddy is, whatever level he's on, a lot of times women are not going to level up past that. If they do, they will usually sabotage the relationship, i.e. the Honda owner versus the BMW owner. If I drive an old Honda, right, one might think, man, you know, Six Packs, he a good dude. He works hard down at the steel mill. He's always putting in extra shifts, not getting paid. He's just there putting the steel mill first, donating fishes and loaves to families. Good dude. So you know what we're going to do? He's been driving that old 2005 Honda all this time. Let's give him a new BMW, man. He should be good now. 2 years later, I ain't got no car no more. I ain't putting that expensive oil in there. I ain't gonna no money be gonna be buying no German parts for that car. Yeah, this car gonna be broke. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. Giving people things that they're not qualified for will not necessarily improve their life. So what's happened is now Troy's like her Thanos, and she's upset that she can't do a reach back for him. Because at this point, she's had all this time, ample time to find a new and better man. Yeah. She ain't do it. We're going to watch a few more minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and close out. Be up out of here. Okay.
She's a strong.
That's not that. So call someone out their name. These are all signs of you know you wrong. This is manipulation, man. Yo.
Hey.
When I get there. Understand? We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but
I just ain't gonna go back and forth with it, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
I'm her mom, so
decide.
Man, listen. And it's what men gotta understand, man. You know, that's not her job to make to be a barrier between you and your child. Y'all made that child, that little girl ain't got nothing to do with nothing that y'all got going on between y'all as adults. All right. And I'm like, man, more and more. Y'all get on these platforms to show that you don't care about your kids. Why you bring your child into your beef? Zaray ain't done nothing to that girl. She hasn't really done anything to you. Y'all made both. First of all, y'all both the same kind. Yes, it's the same kind of woman. Now, it's the only person who don't see it is Troy. All problematic.
Yeah.
But again, it's why men gotta have their house in order. So we're gonna continue this tomorrow. You know what I mean? And break this down a little more. I am very tired. I've been up since six-ish in the morning. It's now about to be midnight. Do you know where your content creators are? Don't worry about them. We here. Please like, share, subscribe. Please. We need to be able to buy premium steaks.
Yes.
Have a heart. Okay. If you watch Demon Slayer, I could do a Demon Slayer reference, but you don't watch Demon Slayer.
I mean, that's probably what I've got there. I read Demon Slayer.
You know, you didn't say that.
Oh, I've said it a few times.
No, you did. You did definitely say that. No.
Okay,
well, you must be. There must be a Mandela effect. You're not from this universe, then. You and who's the other guy said that's not from this universe?
Big Boogie.
Oh yeah, Big Boogie is not from this universe.
Yeah.
All right, he's from an alternate universe. All right, he's Venom. All right, he's Venom. He's from the Sony universe of Spider-Man. All right, yo, we out of here, man. Peace. I'll be safe, man. Listen, Troy, keep your head up, bro. Tighten up.